How's it going? Good, I hope. It's time to get into some more Final Fantasy XIV. I just got bombarded with it. Maintenance last night. Cut us a little early. I took a small break. And it was nice. Hopefully today I can make a pretty good amount of progress. Gonna play this for probably about... What's up, Brian? Happy 4th of July to you as well. Gonna play this for about 2 or 3 hours. Happy 4th of July to all, actually. But, yeah. Hopefully everybody has a good one. But, gonna play this for about 2.5 hours. Give or take. Really depends on how things go. Then I'm gonna jump into Final Fantasy IV. Gonna beat that today. And then later on, to close it all off, I'll jump back here on Final Fantasy XIV. Like I said yesterday, the Red Mage will be back tomorrow. Not today. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and start up the Duty Finder. Gotta get just a little bit more experience before I can go on with the main story. Sorry, getting lost in train of thought here. I'm gonna try a trial. They're not my strong suit, but last night I got in a trial very quick. 17 minutes. It's not too bad. Had a lot of fun here in Moghome. These Moogles are funny. The nerve of that dragon, making a nest in such a holy grounds. Did you have any trouble stealing the egg, Kupo? That egg is larger than I imagined. Oh. You want to know what I plan on doing with it? Why, I'm going to march right back to that dragon, but not before giving it an earful. I'll have it know that this... We gotta chill. That this Railsgiver... I said that wrong. It's all good though. Domain. And we won't tolerate untidy nests around here, Kupo. Oh, that was actually a big payout of experience that time. What are you doing? Mogwai is flapping his tired wings vigilantly. The Sky Lords of both of the North and the South are in constant conflict. That is why one must remain ever vigilant, always on alert. I'm at my wit's end, Kupo. The Moogles here are... Okay, you gotta chill out, Choco. Chill out, girl. Moogles here are in desperate need of relief. If you were to put a pause to the dragons foughten by slaying a few, it's like to give us some new breathing room, Kupo. Chill out, bro. Slay a moss dragon. Chill. Get you out. Should have already done that. Good little warm-up battle. Oh, where was those three? Hey, I'm already in double digits. Number 43. You were relentless today. No! Number 31. It's getting there. Not too long from now. You gotta chill, bro. Crazy dog. Trying to force me to fuck up Lightning Sprott. Now we can finally breathe without dragons bothering us. It might be time to break out the wand, Kupo. Asa is the domain of Frailsgiver, and we can't permit Nidhogg's menacing minions to encroach upon it. May you aid us again in our time of need. Number 24. Woo! It may not even take the full 17 minutes. Leo, what you got going on, bud? Now this guy has some fun stuff. Maybe actually something that'll help me out this time. Ooh. It does actually. Yep. Moglio has finally found a Moogle and a saw in need of help. Ah, just look at this Moogle. Adventurer, have you ever seen such a distressed expression? I'm done for. There's no coming back from this, Kupo. Pray tell us if you are distressed, Kupo. We're here to serve. Well, a friend of mine lent me one of his favorite knives. One so sharp it could cut right through a Kupo nut. He made it by whittling down a spine pulled from one of those wild wedges. And you see, I've been on a bit of a binge in the past few days, fluttering to and fro, indulging in liberations whenever the opportunity presented itself. When all was said and done, the wand was gone and the knife was nowhere to be found, Kupo. I don't recall why I brought it in the first place. My only choice is to make my friend a new knife, Kupo. But, have you ever seen a widget? One does not simply pull the spine from one. The situation sounds terribly troubling, but worry not, for you won't have to risk your life standing against the widget, because we'll do that for you. Be patient, troubled friend, soon you'll have a widget spine within your grasp. Come, adventurer, the widgets can be found to the northeast of here. Hurry before I slay every last one. Oh, Moglio. Oh, more. Hey, Moogles. How do you hate a Moogle? To the northeast. Ah, there we are. Number 9. It's almost there. I can see the Wadgets from here, but if I get any closer, they'll sniff me out in a second. What to do? Ah, brilliant. See, all you have to do is create a distraction by attacking a Wadget. We'll fly in and pull a spawn from the beast undetected. What a simply sophisticated strategy, Kubo. I'll be waiting here for you to start your attack. Fear not, I won't be far behind. Thanks for all the help, Moglio. You killed it. Too fast. I couldn't crisp the Wadget's slippery spawn in time. But we mustn't give up, Kubo. My paws are ready. Fight another one and I'll get it this time. Number 4. That's the first time that's actually happened. The time went down instead of up. The average wait time went from 17 to 16. Never happens. Whoa! Ah, you watch it. I'm gonna go over here. Can't. That should set me over to 56. Uh-oh. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. This was a fun one.
It's Toad, your favorite! Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Empathy! Why, I've been had! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed! Goodness gracious! I, just remembered something. Oh, I must say, I quite enjoy these puzzles. I feel we've gained an understanding. And it's a standard that I will pound you silly! Aha! Rocket punch!
Oh, shit.
Rocket punch!
No! Evil chickens!
I won't go down so easily.
So tawny.
Rocket punch!
Ooh. Oh. Still not there. Ah, that close. Just a tease. So close. It's like 100,000 off. Almost had it that time. Last one spawn wouldn't have made a suitable enough anyway. Don't tell me you're tired already, Kubo. Just one more try. I have a good feeling about this one. Oh no, I already had some of the Aetherflow already stacked up. Oh well. Oh well. Oh no. That did it. Never has a Moogle been so silently stealthy. I'll wager not even you saw me pull the spawn from the wretched beast, Kupo. We'll bring this right back to us all. So, were you actually able to get the spawn, Kupo? I don't know. Does this answer your question, Kupo? You actually did it. In fact, this spawn is even sharper than the one before. I'll be able to make my friend an even nicer knife than the one he lent me. He'll surely forgive me now, Kupo. And with that, another Moogle's worries are washed away, but there's still much work to be done, and many Moogles with messes to clean. It's up to us to find them. There goes Moglio. Off again. It's all good. We got that new headpiece, wherever it's at. Ooh, that's something else. Some arm guards. Awesome. Like 2 more of these Moogle quests will actually probably bump me on up to the level up point. Oh wow, never mind. No more so off than what I thought. Probably better be safe and just hit this up one more time. We'll just do this one. Whew, 30 minutes. Hey, that's awesome. Mogbum looks so mad that his pom-pom is going to burst. The flowers in this area are precious. Moogles come all the way from Mogham to catch a sniff. That's why I can't have monsters barging in and trampling all over them, Kupo. The amphiters are the worst of the lot. Someone needs to do something about them. If you slay 3 of them, it might keep the beasts away for a while. It's not so bad doing stuff for these Moogles. Getting some nice equipment out of it. That I'm sure will help me out in the long run. Plus the joy of working around some Moogles. Won't be long, we'll be able to get right back to the main scenario. Whoa, this thing's got a big blast radius. Didn't expect that. The knockback. Probably better off just running backwards on that one. That'll teach those worms to come into our gardens, Kupo. You have my thanks, adventurer. It seems the roar of the dread worms sent those Skylords in a fury, but that doesn't mean they can't just stamp around wherever they want. They really need to learn respect for our hard work. Woo! Awesome. I can move on back to the story. I'm gonna close this thing out for now. I don't need to hit the duty finder anymore. Withdraw. Okay. I think that just said I could do another job quest. If that's the case, I may need to hit up Yamitra. And we'll just jump into the main scenario. We'll worry about that when it comes up to level up again. Back to the main scenario. You were being good. Go back to doing that. No way. Come on, calm down. Estinian is frustrated by yet another mystery. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Even more gear. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Relsgiver wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye, Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom?
Uh-oh.
At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
It's going down. Something is. I don't like this guy. I like his
A small
beard.
army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Is there an Ascian lurking? Pulling some puppet
The
strings.
moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
What?
is no need for further bloodshed.
My lady!
She is come.
Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it!
Peace?
They didn't seem too happy about that.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Ruthless. What? Sorry, everybody. My dog has something weird stuck in her mouth. String. Dog drool. No. You don't need this. You okay? You're good. Okay. That was rather too close for comfort, but it would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Orthodox mayhem. Lord Archifont has more than a few questions to ask. That, my friend, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end up in bloodshed. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Ashart. Whatever is going on, Tonberry. Beg pardon. You traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with the Estinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Fortemps Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well, Tonberry, and I shall await you there. Okay. To clean up the city, nice. We all know what he says. Welcome, Master Tonberry. Shall I show you inside?
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
I'm loving all this voice work. Even though...
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
What's up, Clara? How's it going?
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone, but I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son.
What?
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, and to rescue.
Bastard or nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
It's going through these awfully quick. I'm gonna end up hitting another one of those little spots where I'll have to level soon. Gosh, didn't expect it. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we're to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. don't think any of this will help. Nope. The Lord Commander has need of us, and we of him. We must act now. Alphino. That's what I need. Adversity acquaints a man with strange bedfellows, as Alphino knows only too well. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knots at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled mod of the House Fortums and the temple knots would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred for the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist Sir Emeric's rescue. Knowing the truth, he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Tonberry reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fought amongst themselves. How very wise. Tonberry, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knot. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Or Tataru. I don't know what my dog's doing. Foundation. No. Oh, not what I wanted to do. You're not from around here, are you? Well, me neither. It's good to have a few unfamiliar faces about the place. You don't say, bud. Tonberry, Alphino, God, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gabrielon and the other barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. What about you two? What came of your journey? Slade Nighthog. You're not serious. Well, Sir Emeric, what was Sir Emeric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed anyway. I've heard rumors of people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be much of use. The only thing I can say with certainty is that They're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer Moncler, if I've ever heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Eh? What's that? Speak up. I can't hear as well as I used to. Of course not. I don't know a god's damn thing about the Mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Nobody's nice in the broom. Oh no. A mongrel? I'm not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us are dogs down here. All of us are dogs. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected, the revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Alphino is not one to be easily deterred. What's going down? I don't know what happened. Oh, we just got lagged out for a second. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go see if Gibrallant knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knot, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. I'm not liking this. It's lagging out on me. Wonder what happened. Ah! Everything else works, I just can't move my character. Okay, we're good. Whew, that was close. Wonder if the same thing happened with them. That weird little thing. Looks like everything's gonna lag out. Oh, well, this is gonna make things interesting. Event can... What? I'm just going on foot. Screw it. It'll take a little longer. But hey. At least it won't lag out on me. He's even lagging out. Whoa. Everybody's getting hit with the red things. Must be like connection errors. You know people long for a sympathetic ear, but they need to know that it comes with tall ups. Discretion, Tonberry. That's what my customers expect. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So it happens there's a hunter up there, up in the Crozier, who knows me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me, agreed? Agreed. Now I gotta move up a little bit. Move my legs around. The Hunter and the Pillars. I don't know if I attuned myself to that place or not. I did. Woo! Awesome. Looks like this lag's dying out too, which is great. I don't know what was going on there. There it is. There's the hammer. Repair my goods. I've jumped off a great deal of things. Where's the guild, bro? Where's it at? So you're Gibralt's errand boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right, right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt he'll be able to find any more next year. Ah, herbs. What is up, T? Another DDoS. What is up, Red? Keep getting booted. It could be that, who knows, or maybe a possible problem with the maintenance. Who knows? Things are smoothing out now for me on mine, though, so hopefully it continues to be okay. Hopefully. Well, you going handing them? You going to hand them over or not? Looks like lavender. This ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men, like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Nothing to help. Gibraltar has a faraway look in his eyes. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Hirtha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another. I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Thank you, friend. I shall deliver your present. I'll just do this. I thought about just running there, but could potentially take forever. Yes, I am Hirtha. Beg your pardon. But I do know you, sir. Oh, do I know you, sir? Nope. Know the smell. This is the one that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation. What she felt, but more convinced herself it was love. And he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that is what the higher made it. Wow, she's just talking away. Harry made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Wow, no kidding. Just one bottle of wine, she just goes spilling. Maybe she was so drunk, she didn't know who the Warrior of Light was. After all, she just, you know, loose lips over there talking away about the story. Do I know you? Well, let me tell you everything I know. So, the amorous nobleman beds his maidservants, then cast her aside when the seed takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Giberlant's face is a mask, but beneath it you sense something old and bitter. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take... Oh wow, that is a name. Geraldaloo? Geraldaloo. For example, surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. If ever there was a man to deserve a drink, it'd be him. Oh, no, now it's sad. Now it's sad. He was drunk, and he was just laying on the bar, and I thought it was funny. And then he starts talking. He's just sad because people are dead. It's not so funny. Where is this person? Not in here. There we go. Helona's blessing be upon you, sir. A gift for me. This scent. How reminiscent of the wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child, yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of other younglings. That little girl, bless her, her heart, she couldn't help what she was eventually. She won them over, but those first few years were trying even more so. when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. That certainly put a spin on things. She was a remarkable woman, Tonberry. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Gibberlant has the look of a man weighing his words with the greatest of care. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Tonberry, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So, the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. Best to just go on foot. Never mind. So much faster going this way. Ran right to her the first time. Still looking for your mongrel, like I said before. Take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. I'm looking for a romblet with black eyes and red hair. Ruby eyes and black hair. Oh, someone got unusual taste. Afraid I can't help you though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely? Well. Speak to Alphino. Well, Alphino, what have you figured out, bud? Have you made any progress, Tonberry? Well, not really. So our mongrel was born of an Elzen nobleman and a Haruran maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before, yes. Now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Oh, there it is. 57. I could be wrong here, but I actually think I may have a job quest I can do. I could be wrong, though. Could be. Ooh. Almost made a mistake. Hopefully Yamitra's here. If not, I don't know where I would have to go. Ooh. It's not looking like it. She may still be in Ul'dah. Let's check there. Yeah. Yep. Woo. Woo. Dancing Wolf is ready to go on the offensive. Try disaster. What does that do? Inflicts target with Bow 2 and Miasma? What? Why does this even exist? It's just like, makes my life so simple. I'm ready too. Yeah, let's do it. Greetings, Tonberry. I hope you're prepared to take action. Ever since we increased our presence on the trade routes, our black-robed villain has ceased his attacks. Now it is our turn to go on the offensive. With the blessings of my superiors, I have arranged for a lightly guarded shipment of crystals with which we will lure Tristan into an ambush. And I want you there when we spring the trap. I have already sent word to Yamitra, and she will meet us in Camp Blue Fog. Let us bring an end to this, Tonberry. Blue Fog. I forgot where it was. We've been waiting for you, Tonberry. Let us put Captain Wolf's plan into action. Tonberry, you're here. Good. Our crystal couriers have just left camp. The plan is simple. The caravan will head towards the processing plant, but conveniently break an axle before reaching the East Watchtower. We three will take up separate positions nearby and wait for Tristan to take the bait. I've had the driver complaining long and loudly about the lack of suitable escort for his precious cargo, so we can be reasonably sure that an attack will come. I trust you need no further explanation. Head to your assigned position and do your best to keep out of sight. It shall be done. It's not too far away. Sorry, trying to keep an eye on my dog. She's acting weird. Say we look pretty suspicious, but that's just me. It burns. It burns. Uh-oh. Defeat the ebon-clad summoner and Ifrit Edgy. We all good, team? We're all good. I'll let them worry about the Ifrit Edgy. I'll worry about old dude here. I don't know why I just used Fester on him. But hey, woo! That was nice and quick. Talk to me, soldier. I'll live, Captain. He popped right out of thin air. Took me by surprise. The same happened to me. Another man in dark robes stepped through some manner of portal and assailed me with his spells. An underling judge I dispatched him. But I've never before seen such teleportation magics. No, it cannot be. You know this man, Captain Wolf? This is Kahedin, Tristan's brother. But how? He was tempered, slain. And now both siblings have disappointed me. I should exercise more care in choosing my pawns. And Ascian, that voice. You were the one who taught Tristan the art of summoning. Have you come to inflict more misery upon the world? Tristan. Yes, that was the other's name. I had hoped to groom him, granted him the knowledge of Allag mages, that he would unleash his wrath against the Prommels. Alas, was all too easily vanquished. No matter, the Bringer of Lot has proven a more than adequate replacement for my failed Godslayer. With every Prommel you kill, the beastmen forever grow, even hotter. We need but supply the tribes with crystals and watch as they summon ever more terrible deities. When the confluence of chaos reaches its peak, the world shall be swallowed in darkness. Our master shall rise again. He's gone. And we should be gone as well. I shall see that my soldier is treated for his wounds, then await you outside of the Hall of Flames. Depths of Nald. I believe some reassessment is in order. We know the black-robed menace we thought to be Tristan was actually his brother, Cothodin, a reanimated puppet under the control of an Ascian. Both brothers were present at Ifrit's defeat. So, Cothodin's aura too would have been stained with the Primal's essence, which, if I understand correctly, would explain his ability to command the Edgy. But for that Ascian to raise the lad's corpse and press him into service as his pet summoner, I shall see that the Blackguards suffer for this cruel depravity. Aye, the Paragon has many crimes for which he must answer, but we must move to great caution. The power of these immortals is not to be underestimated. Tonberry, I have uncovered yet another spell summoning magic, the casting of which you drive a lesser maid to his knees. After the battle you have fought, however, I believe you are strong enough to wield it. I will return to Gridania and redouble my efforts to decipher the remaining tombstone. We cannot face an Ascian unprepared. Woo! New spell. Very cool. Okay, where to put it? For now, I'm just gonna set it here in place of the resurrection spell. It's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna put a random swift cast down here. Very random indeed. But if the time comes where I ever do actually need to, what am I doing? Use that res, I want to be able to do it quick. Shit. Meant to do it right here. There we go. Okay, and I'm basically gonna have to just randomly do some stuff to level up now. Last night we had everything lined up for this, so I'm gonna go to Elport. I believe that's the right area. But I am going to take a break for a little while. Oh, yeah. Time for a break, indeed. What I plan to do is actually, grab some grub. Grub-a-dub-dub. But yeah, I plan on, just grabbing some food, taking a break, and when I come back, I'll be jumping into some things here. I'll probably do that as well, but I would really like to do all this. The binding coil of Bahamut when I get back. But that'll be tonight. When I actually jump back on, it'll be about an hour and a half. In about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, I'll be back on. And I'll be playing Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to be beating that. And I don't really know how long that's going to take. Don't really know at all. But after I beat that game, I'll take another small break. Just a small one. And then I'll close out the night with some Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully you can jump in and catch that, though. Definitely gonna have a lot of random stress going on with Final Fantasy XIV. Should be or 4, my bad. 4. Should be interesting, but hey, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. If you do, you increase your chances of winning the mini Tidus figure with additional faces, additional swords, a blitzball, and a chocobo. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Also has a stand in there if you want to stand it up. But again, I'll be jumping back on in about an hour and a half to 2 hours, somewhere around there, playing Final Fantasy IV. Again, gonna beat that. Hopefully you can catch me during that, or tonight when I get back here at the Summoner on Final Fantasy XIV. The Red Mage will return tomorrow before I go to work. And everybody, it has been fun, but it's definitely time for a little break and to go grab something to eat and also walk my dog. She is in need of a walk, apparently. T, Red, Clara, Omar, and Braun, thank you so much for coming in here, keeping the chat alive for today. Hopefully you all continue to have a pretty nice day. It's really rainy in my area. It's gonna be interesting going out to go grab some food. People are always fun to drive with in the rain. Alright everybody, take it easy. I'm out of here. Hopefully you can catch me later on. Take it easy everybody.